Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. Let's see if anyone wants to play. What's up, Mr. Latimer? Robert, how you doing? Sitting over here at Love's in the beautiful state of Kentucky. Got to get up at... I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, about 5:45. Get to my delivery by 8 a.m. Get offloaded and get back to the great state of Mississippi. Yeah. But anyways, thank you, Mr. Latimer. As you read, the shipper is trying my patience. What's up, Justin? This facility I pick up at needs management. They need somebody put in charge, because the only thing I can think of is there's no manager there. There's no dock master, no dock manager, no manager, nothing. That the employees are just running the show, because it is the most, I'm not going to say unorganized, I'm not going to say unreliable, inconsistent, and change. What would the word be? That they change their way of doing things on a daily basis. They literally will change the way they're doing things on a daily basis. I checked in last night. My load picked up today at 11 o'clock in the morning. I checked in last night because I had a trailer number, which usually means the load's ready. And I needed to do a 10-hour break. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get up after a 10-hour break just to come here and sit here all day. So I'm going to get up at, 4 o'clock in the morning. And that way I can beat some traffic. So I sent him a message last night. I said, hey, this is my load. What the hell just happened? Oh, my TV's on. This is my load number. I just want to confirm if my load's ready. Yada, yada, yada. I get a reply, an automated reply. Okay, we've got your load number. Someone will get with you, blah, blah, blah. So I get a text. Your load picks up tomorrow at 11 a.m. You need to check in closer to your pickup time. Huh? So I reply to that text. No, bro, I'm just trying to yada, yada. And it kicks back an automated message. No messaging allowed, blah, blah, blah. So I recheck in again. And this time in the comment section, I write down, look, I believe this load is ready because I have a trailer number. I'm trying to find out if it's ready so I know whether I should drive to the facility tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning to pick the load up so I can get on the way. And I get a reply, oh, yeah, it looks like the load's ready, so yeah, you can come at that time, no problem. Cool. I replied, thank you, and that time the automated message didn't kick it back. So they must be able to close the chat on their end, and it's that it automates and tells you you're screwed. So this morning, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, do my pre-trip, get my coffee. Did I drink all my coffee? Yeah, I drank all my coffee. Get my coffee, so on and so forth. Go to the shipper, start my clock, go to the shipper, and am told, you need to check in, because it's a QR thing. You need to check in with this. So I show them the message where I did it. Okay. Well, I don't see nothing. What's your load number? Here's my load number. I don't see nothing. You need to check in again, or let me see where you checked in again. So I showed them. Okay, cool. So they go inside and another person comes out. You need to check in. you're not checked in. I said, yeah, I checked in last night. No, you didn't. Let me see. So I showed them. Oh, okay, you did. So long story short, they finally said, well, can you check in again because it's not showing up on our side. So before she said that, she's all, oh, well, I just looked up your load and it don't pick up till 11 o'clock in the morning. This is at 4:30 in the morning. I said, yeah, I know, but I was told it's ready and I want to pick it up, now so I can get a jump on the day. Well, you can't. We can't let you on the property. Only you could only check in 30 minutes within your appointment time. Say what? When did this start? Well, this just new. This just started. There's supposed to be a sign up there that says that. Oh, come on, man. So I'm like, that's when they said, well, we don't see you checked in. You need to check in again. I said, okay, so if I check in again, are you going to let me in to come get my trailer? No. Why not? Because you can't pick it up till tomorrow, but 10:30 in the morning. I said, that makes no sense. I go, what saved me is I showed them the message I had from the person telling me it's okay to pick it up at 4:30 in the morning. This is what I told them, even though this is kind of bullshit. I started my clock. I'm going to run out of hours by the time I got to pick up this load and not be able to deliver it. Well, let your dispatch know. And that's when I said, well, look, they told me I never would have started my clock if they'd have told me I can't be. They said I could pick it up. So they still gave me some attitude and had me check in again, and then said, well, just go back to your truck and we'll get a hold of you when the load's ready. I said, well, can't I just wait here? You just got to go check the numbers and then tell me if it's ready or not. Whatever you want to do. Well, I sat out there for a half hour, 40 minutes or something. Finally came out and said, okay, bring your truck in and then we'll let you know what to do. So I'm parked on the outside of the fence. So I pull onto the inside of the fence and they go over there and guide me and do the arm thing, the big X for me to stop and make this whole dramatic airplane movements and stuff to tell me, okay, let me go get your bills. Why didn't you, while I'm standing at the gate and the truck's parked against the curb, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking this. Why don't you just get my bills in like they always do? So they go get my bills and do all that. And I go pick up my trailer and got out of there. I was nice the whole time because the two people I was talking to, both of them were on some kind of a power trip. And they were trying to come up with any reason possible for me not to be able to get that load. And it all stemmed off of the very first thing out of their mouth. Oh, you need to check in with this code. And I said, oh, I already did. They did not like that. And when they said, well, prove it to me, they were expecting for me not to be able to prove it. When I proved it, it ruffled a feather, and they were trying to find any reason for me not to be able to pick up that load. So I know next time I go to the facility, I'll ask the day people. I'll say, hey, what is this? We can only check in 30 minutes before appointment time. I know what they're going to say. What the hell are you talking about? That's not the case. Let's see what anyone has to say. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, Peyton. Peyton, how you doing, brother? It's been a while, man. Holy shnikes. Ain't seen you in a while. Looking thumbs up. Well, what's up, Walter? How you doing? Peyton says it's crazy. I'm pissed to get here at 2:30. Said my appointment was 5. Then the lady called at 6, and the guy saying we haven't got your order ready yet. Yeah, that's trucking, brother. I hear that shit every day. What's the point of going to that Love's? What do you mean, what's the point of going to that Love's? This is the Love's you always go to, I believe. The point is I drove for 8 hours and 20 minutes, got here, which was 65 miles farther than I normally drive, which means I can get farther back to Alabama tomorrow. So when they redispatch me, I have more time to pick, turn, and burn. Since I'm going home, I can burn a little more hours than I normally would because I'm going home. That's right. That's trucking. You know, Peterbilt, I thought I was going to have to wait for shift change to be able to get my load, because they originally were going to be adamant about I have to come back at 10:30, which I would have just came back at 6 when shift change happens and got my load. But it still was pissing me off. I know, haven't been here in a while. LOL, you shaved your beard off. LOL. Yeah, you haven't been here. I was just thinking today, where the hell's Peyton Thorne been? I mean, he's usually good for every fucking live, and he hasn't been around in a while. But yeah, I shaved my beard off. It's growing back. You already see the outline of it coming back on. Hey, sweetie pie. Miss Melissa in the house. What's up, Billy? Oh, Billy, I gotta get that eye booger off your eyeball, boy. Can I get that eye booger? Huh? Huh? You got an eye booger. Let me see your eye booger. Eye booger. Got it. Yuck. Yuck. It was crispy. What have you been eating lately? The fuck do you mean, what have I been eating lately? That's a weird question. I've been eating lean cuisines. I've been eating hard-boiled eggs. What the fuck? Why would you ask what have I been eating lately? Like food. I can make it to that Love's with about 20 minutes to 30 minutes left on my 8. Well, I wasn't driving 75 miles an hour. I was only doing 70. And let's see. It took me 8 hours and 37 minutes of drive time to get here. I probably could have done it in 8 hours, but I got stuck in traffic for a long time in oh shit, I almost said where. I got stuck in traffic for a long time in the one big city we drive through that we sometimes get fuel at, and there's always fucking tornadoes and bad weather. No Popeyes. No, I haven't had Popeyes in a long time. I haven't had Popeyes in a long time. I had Wingstop recently, like last week, or when was that, Peterbilt? That was like Friday, wasn't it? But yeah, I'll be going home, what, Monday? Sunday or Monday, depending on where they reload me out of. I don't really care for Wingstop. Their wings are kind of dry. And their hot wing sauce, I forget what it's called, tastes like crap. It's hot, but it tastes like crap. Seems like the agents would nip some of the BS in the bud, but they don't give a crap. You know, I started writing a big old letter to the agent about what they're saying and what they're trying to pull, and I just erased it because I thought to myself, you know what? It ain't going to make a damn bit of difference, and it's just going to put a target on my head that I'm a complainer. I found a taco truck nearby. It's in front of the Albertsons. I got it today. It's okay, but they do have the tacos we were talking about yesterday. No shit, there's a taco truck there? I'll be a son of a bitch. So you got Birria tacos? You probably were like the ones we were talking about yesterday because you can't spell Birria, because fuck, I don't know how to spell Birria either. B-I-R-R-I-A. Birria? Oh. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to hit that place up. I almost ordered Uber Eats some tacos in, but when I Googled the location, it was like 40 miles away. It's like, the fuck, Uber Eats ain't gonna come from 40 miles away. Why is it even giving me a choice to that location? I get boneless from there. I don't get bone-in wings from Wingstop. Only time I eat bone-in, less they're made from home. Okay. Yeah, their boneless ones were okay, I guess. You need to change your channel, David H. and Billy Show. You want to be on the show, Billy? Billy. 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 You know, earlier I said his name and he fucking about flew out of his, you know, he was laying on the bed and he about flew out of bed because I said his name. Now, because he don't care, I can say his name all I want. Billy. Mommy. That works every time. That works every time. Oh, man. Billy. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Huh? What's up? He's side-eyeing me. He's looking at me like, you said M-O-M-M-Y, man. What the fuck? Where's she at? Where's she at, Billy? I'm not going to tease you, buddy. I was going to say H-O-M-E, but that would freak him out. Are you parked at the fuel island taking a 30-minute break, prime drivers? Why would you say that? No. I'm parked in a parking spot next to trucks. Fuel island's over there. Sucker fool. Why would I park in a fuel island? I ain't one of those guys. One of those guys. One of them fabulous prime drivers. But yeah, that shipper, man. I'll tell you what, they really need to get management in there. I mean, they really need management in there really, 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 really bad, because they are not running that place. Since I've been there, it's changed the way they do things 1,000 times. I mean, outbound hasn't changed much. I mean, it's changed, but inbound, oh my God, they changed the idea. I mean, it went from drive up to the window, give them your paperwork, they'll tell you, go find a spot on the right hand side and drop your trailer, to drive up to the window and no more parking on the right hand side, you have to park on the left hand side, find a spot, let us know what spot you dropped it in, to now you got to scan a code in before you get in there, and you'd scan the code, they would come out, open your doors, put the bill of lading in the back, close your door, or they'd cut your seal off, put the bill of lading in the back, close your doors, lock the trailer, and then you'd go park it in the lot. Now it's scan in, sit in your truck for 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes. They'll come out, write down your truck number, and then you sit 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 hour, and they'll send you a text saying, okay, pull up to the gate and we'll remove your seal. And now you pull up to the gate, you stand there like a jackass blocking everybody for 10, 20, 30 minutes. They come out, cut your seal off, put your bills back there and close your doors, and then tell you what spot to park it in. It's like, why you guys keep changing shit up? I mean, whose dumb idea is it to now put the bills in the back of the trailer and have to put a padlock on the trailer? You had to go buy, 50 padlocks. I wonder if they're trying to figure out how to do this without having yard trucks, because they got yard trucks, but now they're having us put them indoors and stuff. Maybe they're trying to get rid of yard trucks. I don't know. It's just, oh no, I know, no, you're just kidding. But anyways, I'm going to get back to relaxing, watch a little TV, and got to go to bed because I got to get up early. Actually, I don't have to get up that early. But, yeah. I came, I bitched, I said my piece, and I will go. Next time I talk to you guys, it'll probably be from the house, because I'm going home in a few days. Thanks for watching.